Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the I keep wanting to say the 20th, it's the 19th to the 25th, so my bad. From the 19th to the 25th of October. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could be happening sometime outside the 7-day timestamp actually on the video. Okay, so we've got the Unity card first of all. Traditional standpoints, excuse me, traditional viewpoints. I couldn't get anything out today. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organisations seek out mentors or like-minded friends. So taking a spiritual path, I think. It's coming to the realisation that an old way of life needs to be shed in order to create something more abundant. So looking at situations from a different viewpoint, looking at things from a sense of, not from a sense of lack or disappointment, but seeing the truth of situations and how you can remodel your way of thinking. So it's psychological and emotional processes in situations or relationships in order to get the best out of them and the best out of your life, I feel, going forward. So let's see if we can get some more cards. Yeah, we've got the World here, so that's definitely a cycle that's ended or a new cycle beginning for you. So the old ending and the new cycle beginning, which is this Unity card. It's looking at things from a totally different perspective, from a place of love rather than a place of lack. So if you have had disappointments in the past, it's understanding why those situations, why you feel disappointment from those situations and how you can reconcile them within yourself. Wow, we've got Seven of Earth as well. Okay, so from the World card here, yeah, that's a job well done. So the past is it's a cycle that's ended for you, Aquarius, with this a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment, and looking at things from a totally different perspective with this Unity card. So looking at it from a place of love, remodeling yourself, your psychological and emotional processes to do with love, people, situations. I feel this Unity card encompasses every single aspect of your life, and this World card is saying, yeah, that old cycle has ended, this new one is beginning. But we've got Seven of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So I feel like this Unity card comes in. If you have a look at your situation and how they feel about you reading from last week, it is a timeless reading. It ties in very nicely with what you're doing going forward. So these seeds well planted are with someone that you already know. You've planted these seeds of love with someone, Aquarius, but they're only tiny seeds. So it could have been a conversation that you had, a relationship that never got off the ground. But now you're looking at things, an old cycle has ended for you and you're watering, actively looking like you're watering these seeds. You're coming in to water them. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful. Okay. During this period though, it's saying that you don't have to worry about old ways. You're clearing those away now in order to get greater clarity on how to move forward in love and what you need to do, the steps that you need to take in order to get this off the ground. So it could very well be that this Unity card is you actively seeking out somebody that's spiritual in order to get this off the ground. It could be to do with a spiritual person. The person that these seeds were planted with is actually spiritual. So we'll have a look at your Angel answers and romance angels. If you do hear some background noise, don't worry about that. I don't have any control over it, so hopefully it won't impede the forgot what I was going to say. It won't impede the sound quality. I did actually have a couple of people last week leave some messages, leave some comments on the actual readings, and there was a stop mumbling, but they disappeared as soon as I did actually reply to them, and they took them off for some reason. So hopefully you guys can actually hear me okay. If you can't, then please let me know, because I'd hate for people to come across the readings and not be able to hear the audio. So okay, for Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know in love from the 19th to the 25th of October, please? Highest message, please. Yeah, it's been so strange this week. We've got some planets that are in retrograde, so last week's energies were, I was so energized last week, it was unreal. I felt like, you know, I just wanted to get every single reading in the world out, and yeah, this week's a little bit strange. It feels a little bit more yeah, take 10 steps forward, 3 steps back, kind of like energy, or even 3 forward and 10 back. So I don't know if anybody else is feeling like that at the moment, but hopefully it will resolve itself. We've got abundance here. We've got forgiveness, so I feel that forgiveness there ties very nicely in with these two cards here. Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from a sense of love instead of lack, and also forgiveness with these seeds well planted. So I think this person that you planted these seeds with, Aquarius, you know, you never went back to water them. It's forgiveness for yourself with this world card as well, that cycle's ended, leaving those seeds as just seeds. It's coming in to water them, bring them into fruition. And it's also forgiveness. The other person will forgive you for just planting those seeds and just hoofing off into the distance, I feel. So there is some distance between you, because after all, these are just seeds well planted. I feel like you've planted these seeds between each other, so they've been reciprocated. But yeah, you just left for some reason you just left them. This world card comes in. It could be the end of a cycle. You planted seeds with someone and just left them as seeds, but went off on your own merry way, and you know, had a relationship with someone else. But you're coming to the realization now that you need to go back and water these seeds that you planted in somebody's heart and mind. So let's have a look. What else do we need to know? Highest message, please, for Aquarius in love from the 20th, I keep saying it, 19th to the 25th. I do apologise. So communicate clearly. Perhaps that's telling me to communicate clearly. Okay. So I feel with this card here, communicate clearly. That where you've been woolly in the past and have come to this world card here, that woolliness of just planting things in people's minds and hearts is actually over now. That these seeds well planted, they will come. You want to come and water them, so that world card there's come in to say, no, enough's enough now. You planted these seeds, you need to go and water them. So communicating clearly to the other person, okay, this is what I envisage for the future. Okay, so we've got these two cards here. So we've got a trust, so that echoes, oh, sorry, just move the camera. Everything's going wrong today. Unnecessary worry, so don't worry about it, just trust the situation. We also have within the next few weeks, so echoed quite nicely with this card here, a temporary pause in action. There's that period of waiting in order to come towards this person. Okay, What else do we have for Aquarius, please? Peaceful resolution. There we have it. With this forgiveness as well. It's a peaceful resolution between yourself for how you've acted in the past, and it's also a peaceful resolution when you come towards this person. They're not going to reject you. They may just ask the question, why did you just leave the situation and not fulfill or not water these seeds well planted? Why did you leave me in limbo? Almost is the message that comes out. Why did you leave me in limbo? And you're going to have to communicate clearly with that. You're going to have to tell them warts and all what happened. Remain positive. Temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. Don't worry about it. Remain positive about the situation. Don't come in thinking, okay, because I planted these seeds and didn't come back to water them, they've gone off the boil. I don't think that that is the case. So it's asking you to raise your vibration and just remain positive that, you know, it doesn't matter which way, whatever happens when you come towards this person, at least you would have closed that cycle off of not speaking to them and not speaking your truth. The old cycle, the old you is no more. You're coming into this realization that you need to come from a place of love instead of lack. So that's not being woolly either. And it's almost like obligations, but just being very respectful of the other person, because I think that you've planted these seeds and disrespected them in a way. You've disrespected their love for you or their emotions for you by just moving yourself away from the situation. But you also have to take actions. But it's almost like saying, I get this, Billy comes in, declares his love to Sandra, and all of a sudden, or intimates that he likes Sandra. Sandra's like, yes, I like you. And then all of a sudden, Billy just goes into the ether. For example. Sandra's not going to hate Billy for coming back in and speaking his truth by communicating clearly. There will be a positive resolution of that situation. Okay, so it's just an example. Billy and Sandra, they were just, yes, thank you for giving me those names. I use Billy a lot in these readings, don't I? Whoever Billy is. Now we've introduced Sandra. Okay, so from your romance angels, what do we have? What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius in love. Look at this. Abundance. Yes, this is your soulmate. You've come to the realization with that, though. I feel with this unity and world card, it's almost like, yeah, this is the person that I'm supposed to be with. The old me is no more. I'm not going to be woolly. I am going to water these seeds. I'm going to go back and speak my truth. Okay, so what do we have for forgiveness, please? Highest message. Highest message. Okay, we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and forgiveness. Once you come in as just being a little bit, hi, how you doing? Kind of like, you know, just being playful with it, you'll be able to connect with them on a whole different level, because you did actually just move away into the ether, and for them, they were stood standing thinking, okay, so what's wrong with me? Almost. We've got to communicate clearly. This time apart from your partner is on the horizon, so even though you're in separation, you need to communicate clearly as to why you are in separation and why you didn't come back and water these seeds well planted. Okay. What else do we have? Remain positive. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Remain positive with that. Don't be scared about coming in and opening your heart to this person and speaking, communicating clearly. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius for this reading, please? Okay, we've got trust. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yes, with these seeds well planted. Within the next few weeks, what do we have? What do we have? Passion. Ooh, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and passion. So coming in passionately. or you will be able to show them how passionate you are about this connection, even though it's lain fallow for some time. Because these were only seeds. It wasn't an intimate relationship. So peaceful resolution, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So just coming in and just messaging a very small message of, hi, how you doing, and speaking your truth, but not controlling the situation in any way, shape or form. We've got take action. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is your soulmate. You see this person as your soulmate. So you're going to have to take action, come out of that fearful stage. But that cycle will be complete. That world card's coming in and saying, enough's enough of you being scared. You just need to connect with this person again. We've got honeymoon, enjoy the holiday time, the bliss of holiday time together, and take action. If you want to come towards this person, you need to take that action and come towards them. Okay, anything else? Do we have anything else for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Oh yes, we do. How many cards? Just going to take that one here. We've got attraction and excuse me, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I can't get my words out and I feel like I'm stumbling over them because I'm picking up on this energy. It's so, you're so worried about actually speaking how you feel towards this person, because these are seeds well planted. That's all they were. You've almost asked them, keep me in mind, keep thinking of me for some reason, whoever that resonates with. Wow, you've actively asked them. You've asked the other person. Billy's asked Sandra to keep thinking of him, even though he's gone away. Took himself out of the equation. Wow. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Yeah, this attraction card here is about being in the moment, being fully present with this person. So when you communicate with them, it's not it's communication, but not allowing it to dissipate. So it's not long times, periods in between messaging. It's keeping it consistent, because you'll be in the moment. Your mind won't be elsewhere thinking about other things. You become more attractive. People get more interested in you. If you think about it, if you send a text message to somebody that you really like, and then leave that message or don't reply to it for days and days and days, people will think, wow, you know, that's no good really. Okay, obviously he or she doesn't is not that interested in me, or interested or invested, and it gives the wrong impression. So you have to be in the moment, so it's fully present with that person when you actually talk to each other. Look at this, take action, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together, so take action on that. You're actively speaking to the universe there, Aquarius, because as I said, this communication here, it's very fearful for you, but I don't feel that you should be fearful of it. You need to, the cycle of you being very whimsical and almost like running away from love, I would say, is over for you now. This is your soulmate. This is the person that you're supposed to be with. So you ran away from it for some reason. Perhaps you were so scared of the connection. Wow, okay. That's just blown me away as well. What we're saying about planets in retrograde. Oh dear, trying to get your words out and everything else on readings. It's, yeah. Oh, it's a bit of a testing time at the moment, so you'll have to bear with me. So what else do we have? What else do we have for Aquarius? What else do we have for Aquarius in love? Aquarius in love. What else do we need to know? What else do they need to know? Aquarius in love. What do they need to know? Yeah, but so fearful about the connection. I feel that that could have been one of these catalysts for you actually taking yourself out the situation. Look at this: codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, and take action on that. So it's closing that. What were we saying about this World card here? It's closing all the old you off. So it's the old fearful way of dealing with this connection in particular. It's old ways of how you interact with people, and life in general. All of that's coming to a close now, so you'll be able to understand yourself a lot better, especially with this Unity card, why you do the things that you do, these cyclic behaviors almost. So take action on those, get rid of the old and bring in the new. Okay, and we also have retreat. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. What we're saying about a temporary pause in action, it will take you, for you to close these cycles off. I think that you need to step back from yourself and understand yourself a lot better. If you can't understand these cycles that you go through, you want greater clarity, then this Unity card comes in, and it also says seek help from others. How do you close old ways of thinking off? How do you become the new you, Aquarius, which is not being fearful and coming towards this person, these seeds well planted? How do you get there? How do you look at situations from a place of love rather than lack? Oh, very emotional reading for you guys, even though it's so cold in this room today. And also, what else we need to know? Look at this: release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and take action. So if you are, that could be to do with residual energy from a past connection, which I feel it may have been the catalyst for you realizing that these seeds well planted need to be watered again. It could be a relationship, residual energy from a relationship that you've just come out of. See, communicate clear. I can't get my words out. And it also could mean this time has come to clear your energy of old ways of thinking, especially with this Unity card here. So it's old cycles, old ways of thinking. Become the brand new you, Aquarius, which is that person that steps up to the plate and says, okay, these seeds well planted, let's get them watered. There is passion here. There is playfulness, heart-to-heart conversations, and you do actually see this person as your soulmate, whoever they are. So why are you so fearful of the connection? Is it because you don't want to get your fingers burnt? Is it because you think that they don't have enough love for you? Because there's been a period of waiting for this, for you to come together. And look, we've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Take action. There is love. The other person does feel love towards you. So don't think that there is, it's unrequited on your part. You need to take action. You need to speak to this person. You need to connect with them and tell them why these were only seeds well planted, and you didn't come back to water them. We've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now, which you're already doing because you're actively manifesting this person back into your life. So this is why I feel that you're so fearful of the connection. You're just manifesting. You just don't want to put your foot in the water, or your toe. You don't want to dip your toe in the water and for it to get scolded by this person. But that will not happen. That will not happen. Okay. What else do we have? And look at that. Soon as you do all of these actions, we've got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it's from these seeds well planted. You will water them. You'll have all these heart-to-heart conversations. They will bud and turn into stability, which is what this Seven of Earth indicates. It's stability. It will go from something that was just an idea in each other's hearts and minds, those seeds, to something more tangible and fruitful even. So beautiful, beautiful reading for you today, Aquarius. Sorry about me trying to get my words out and then can't. So let's sign it off with some Moonology cards for you. So what do we... Oh, there we go. Came out quick. So we've got don't let pride get in the way. Yep, get rid of the old way of thinking. A new start is coming, yes, with this person, because you'll be closing off all those old cycles and you're becoming something new. You're looking at life from a completely different standpoint. A win-win outcome is forecast when you approach this person. So just text them, just send a silly message. And if you don't have contact with them, just use an intermediary. It could be this unity card here that comes in. Perhaps you can connect with them on a spiritual level. The energy is gaining momentum. Yes, it is, because you're coming out of your comfort zone, which I feel is this kind of like wishy-washy energy of don't know what to do, don't know what to do. You're becoming more decisive. Okay, so what else do we have? Sorry, your card is falling on the floor. We also have work through your fears. What were we saying about being wishy-washy and being decisive? So it's actually deciding to come towards this person. What else do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius in love, please. Anything else? Anything else? Any other messages for Aquarius in love? What do they need to know? Thank you. And we also have bring love into a situation, so actively speaking to this person. What a beautiful reading. Thank you so, so much, Aquarius. If it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please click the thumbs up button. You can also leave a comment. And much, much love to you. Take care.